and sensory details, how to show and not tell. And then we're going to take a look at your personal writings after that. So, Katie, would you mind reading this paragraph for me here that starts with engineers?
Okay. Engineers create with for society. So tennis is a game and the resources of the earth are scarce. Have you gone mad? Thus, the only solution is to educate the public on being socially responsible.
Did that make any sense whatsoever? No, because it didn't have a main idea. It was just a bunch of different sentences. And I've read things like that all the time in my life of being a teacher. People think, all right, I'm going to use some really big words like socially responsible and resources and engineers, and I'm going to sound so smart. And then I read it and I'm like, I have no idea what you're talking about. So in order for you to have good details in your writing, you first have to have a good main idea. Luckily, you guys are almost in 7th grade, so I don't have to go into all these details about what a main idea is. You know what a main idea is. It's who or what the passage is about. It's what your main point is. What we want to focus more on is supporting details. So here's a paragraph about homeless people. Homeless people have many problems. In the winter, it's hard to stay warm, and it gets too hot in the summer. It's also hard to keep things safe without a home. Worse is the lack of privacy. Our main idea is homeless people have many problems. Everything here in black is our details that support that main idea. And the magic number is 3. So when you guys do your next writing response, which is the one on the Antarctica expedition, think about having 3 details to support your main idea, whatever it is your argument is. 3 is the magic number. Less than 3, I kind of feel like, well, you didn't offer me a lot of support. More than 3, I might say, okay, I already read the story. I don't need every single detail in the story. So think about 3 next time you write something. All right, here's my main idea. Here's my 3 details. And what kind of supporting details do you want? You want examples that show, facts that explain, and evidence that proves. Have any of you guys ever heard a teacher tell you to show, not tell in your writing? Does anyone think they could tell me what that means? Show, don't tell?
It's basically like, it basically means, like, for example, like if you were talking about snow, you wouldn't say like, oh, there's snow outside, or you would just like show them as in like if they were there with you, like a luscious blanket of snow, or just like they're showing them what snow looks like and not just telling them, oh, that's snow.
Yeah, excellent. So I could easily tell you the school lunch was gross. And it's like, all right, yeah, I get that. But if I said, when I sat down to eat the school lunch and saw the creepy crawly maggots eating the cheese off of my plate as the dog wouldn't even go near what I was supposed to put into my mouth, I ran away in horror. Now you got this picture in your head of, oh, that was some gross food. So I'm showing it to you. I'm giving you those details.
You're eating maggot cheese, right?
Yeah. And you can actually, that's actually a delicacy in Italy. You can actually eat maggot cheese, but I don't recommend it. So showing gives you those visual details. I can picture it in my head. Explaining is examples from the story and specific evidence from outside sources. So you guys have mostly been practicing writing based on text evidence from what you've been reading. But if you're writing an essay about something, you want to give evidence from multiple sources, not just one. And that proves whatever your argument is. So here's an example. Reindeers can run faster than bears. That's your main idea. They can run 50 miles per hour. That's the same speed as some cars on the highway. this is just puts an image in my head. I'm literally looking at Rudolph, like running next to me on my car, just being like, "Hey man, what's up? I'm just as fast as you." I'm like, "Whoa, how'd that reindeer get so fast?" I'm picturing it in my head. But if you just said reindeers are pretty fast, that could mean anything.
I see a picture of reindeers running.
Yeah, exactly. Visual evidence. And here's another piece of visual evidence, and this is something I didn't know. Reindeers have special feet too. Their feet change with the seasons. In cold weather, reindeers use the sharp edges on their hooves to travel on snow and ice. So I didn't know that. I didn't know that as the seasons change, so do reindeers' feet. That was pretty interesting to me. And again, having that picture actually helps me a little bit. But one of the problems we run into, and I mentioned this in some people's writing over the past couple weeks, is be careful of having too much information. I'm going to read a paragraph here, and I want you to tell me which sentence doesn't need to be there. Maria offered to help her mother clean the house. She vacuumed the living room and dusted the furniture. She picked up the toys in the playroom. She ate a ham sandwich for lunch. Then she mopped the kitchen floor. What is not necessary there, Neil?
She ate a ham sandwich for lunch.
Yeah. Is there a way I could actually change that around to make that fit into our paragraph? Efi, what do you think?
So if you want to make that sentence related, you kind of have to make it related to the main idea. So the main idea is that Maria, is cleaning up the house, and so you need to like combine the idea that she's cleaning up the house and her lunch. For example, like you can you could like put then she mopped the kitchen floor before she ate a ham sandwich for lunch. And instead of saying she ate a ham sandwich for lunch, you could write something like she was so busy that for lunch she only ate a ham sandwich.
Very good. Yeah.
And then like that sentence is now related in showing like how tired she is.
Great. Nice job. I almost think too of like, all right, our first sentence has to do with doing something for mother. So what if our last sentence was mother saw all the hard work Maria did and made her a ham sandwich? So, all right, like Efi said, now it ties into it. What about here? What is unneeded in this paragraph? Winter provides the opportunity for many outdoor activities. Many people enjoy ice skating on the pond. Swimming in the pond in the summer can also be fun. Skiing can be a thrilling experience too. After a new snowfall, you can even build a snowman. What's wrong here? There's something that we don't need.
I think it's the sentence, swimming in the pond in summer can also be fun, because the main idea is winter provides the opportunity for many outdoor activities, not the summer.
Excellent. Nice job. So the word is winter. So if I now say, yeah, it's pretty cool in the summer too, it might be, but you're not sticking to our main idea. So remember, just because you find a point that is interesting doesn't always mean it should be in your writing. Supporting details have to back up your topic sentence. So I'm going to give you a quick 30 seconds here in your head. Think about what your favorite season is. And then I'm going to ask you to give me one detail that supports why your season is the best. And I don't want you to say, I think. I want you to answer this as if it were a fact. So summer is the best season because, and then give me your detail. Don't say I think or I believe or in my opinion. State it as a fact with a really good detailed sentence. So I'll give you about 20 seconds. And I'm just going to go down the row and ask all of you just to give me your sentence. I got to stop sharing for a quick second while you guys think. All right. So I'll give you my sentence first. I would say summer is the best season because I never have to touch an alarm clock. So that's my reasoning, my argument, my detail for why summer is the best.